Welcome to all the mystery and intrigue of football well after dark. This late-night matchup when history says anything can happen. Welcome to Blue Heaven, Albertson Stadium in Boise, Idaho, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels, taking on another team from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Boise State's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And Kirk, we've seen this tight end be a lot more than just a reliable target. He has game-breaking ability all over the field.
Yeah, I love watching this guy. He's got a big body, but the skill set of a wide receiver, like you said. So as a defense, what do? Do you put a safety on him, put a linebacker on him? No matter who you put on him one-on-one, he's going to win that one-on-one matchup.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the Broncos will have 1st and 10 here. Trying the old counter play here. He's past the marker and still going. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game, offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. To throw, it's Madsen. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Broncos trying to cash in here in the red zone. Trying to run, it's Sherrod. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. On the run, it's Gaines. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kurt.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Rebels offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And Kirk, in this quarterback's career, has been a mix of mistakes, but also stepping up in some big moments when needed.
Chris, this guy doesn't necessarily have the flashy skill set, but he's very consistent with what he does within this offensive structure. And the defense better be careful, because whether it's his legs or his arm, he can make you pay.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
That completion sets up a second down play. And the quarterback keeps it here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Can he get there on the ground? Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
How about that, Chris? He gets a chance once, twice. They go back to him a third time. He's still short of the first down. This defense really locking in on that running back every time he touches the football.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground here. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the 1st down.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Here's the handoff. Breaks into the clear. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Grab near the sticks. It's Marshall. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Broncos pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Pass complete on a crossing route. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back. It's Madsen. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Boise State.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Misses the receiver, incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The offense now operating in empty. To throw, it's Madsen. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
He'll hand it off. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Broncos line it up with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And this time he's stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So, Kirk, Boise State is in front. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Using his legs, it's Thomas. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Colandrea. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
The defense does a really good job here on this critical third down and getting pressure on the offensive line and the pass protection. You know the pressure might be coming from somewhere, but the question is for the offensive line, where? They didn't tip their hand at all. They came at the last second, and they got to the quarterback.
And they'll kick it away here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. And they'll use the ground game here. First down and more. He's still running. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And then first down right back to the running game. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Manson. Receiver makes the catch. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Look out, room to run here. Here he goes. They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Broncos come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And it'll be Smother right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Great decision by the quarterback. Keeps him in field goal range, and if the throw isn't there, don't force it and risk a potential pick. Live to play the next down and get points when you can.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Colandrea. The pass rush closing in. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And in 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to pass. It's Madsen. A deep shot to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Broncos will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And now the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Back to throw. It's Colandrea. Quick throw to the left. He's got it with room to run. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. A play action, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the 1st down marker.
1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. To the air, it's Colandrea. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle.
That makes the score. Boise State 24, UNLV 3.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. It went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. A handoff from the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Looking to throw. It's Madsen. Tries the right with a quick throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And the Broncos will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a wide receiver screen. And the defense comes up with the football.
Oh, man, the rain ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play. The runner seemed like he was holding onto that football so tight for one moment and then watching it slip away the next.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And the running back takes the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Takes the handoff. It's Sherrod. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. They'll try to run for the 1st down. That gain moves the ball to the 17, 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
The Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking to throw. It's Madsen. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, but he's lost the ball. And the offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Boise for a fun 1st half than you? And how can we begin our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this 2nd half.
And the Broncos will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter, cut in to this huge lead. Snags a quick throw. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This isn't the most flashy play, but it's effective. A slant play coming out of the slot. It's a quick hitter against this defense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Bradley. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Punt team ready to boot it away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. A quick juke to get free. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. They're going to run it here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Dropping back, it's Madsen. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Try to convert with a sneak. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Broncos starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
And the Broncos will line up to boot it away. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He'll hand it off. And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And he dumps it off to the tight end. and the game will pick up the first down, tackled at the 22.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it rip. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
On the ground, it's Thomas. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. The pocket breaking down. Just flings it out of bounds and the pass rush closing in.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Bradley. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pass. It's Colandrea. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 30-yard line. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Second down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Short pass finds the tight end.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
The Broncos will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Short connection to the tight end here. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Grab down the middle. It's Gums. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Of 12. And first down for the offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll give it to the running back. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Picks up 9.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that previous play. The back's got it. Good enough for first down yardage.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
So Kirk, Boise State is in front. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Caught behind the line. It's Bradley. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. To throw, it's Colandrea. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They'll run it here. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here comes a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Play action fake, looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Here we go on 4th down. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
What I love about that, Chris, is there was zero hesitation from the offensive coordinator. He put the call in. The quarterback knew it. The offense got excited about the opportunity, not settling for a field goal, and they pick up just what they need for that first down.
Fresh set of downs, 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And they've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal, and if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
The defense has kept the offense out of the end zone all game. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kirk.
Well, I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt.
Kicker on for the extra point.
The extra point is good. They're down now 14, 24-10.
That makes the score Boise State 24, UNLV.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
To kick off.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. He breaks free. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's going to be a 1st down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
And the Broncos with 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Now, the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense, and this time they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back to pass. It's Madsen. The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. He's got it near the end zone.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 2. It's now 2nd and goal.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
And on 2nd goal, the offense goes with the speed to try to get the ball out to the edge. But how about this defense? Not only are they physical, but here they show what kind of speed they have as well.
So 8 plays into this drive now. It's 3rd and goal. Scanning the field. It's Madsen. Looking for 6. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or phase? Looking deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
It's just been one of those days for this offense and this quarterback. They just cannot seem to find this rhythm to get them back in the game. They're down big, and now another incompletion. What will the offensive coordinator dial up next?
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Just short completion of the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Putting together a nice drive now. It'll be 1st down, close to midfield. Looking for his big tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Coming up, second down and goal. Back to pass. It's Colandrea. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, UNLV.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Boise State 27, UNLV 17.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Set to advance
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They'd love to produce some points and build this lead, but also work on the clock here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. It's second down. He's looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Leaning on the run game here. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. The Broncos will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee.